So today we are in Getxo. We've decided not to go into Bilbao. It is easy to get into Bilbao, but we went there last year and we've got a video. I'm going to put it here about Bilbao, which is a very good video. So if you do want to go into Bilbao, watch that. If you're not sure, this is what's going to happen in Getxo. So let's go.
We've got our map. When you get off in Getxo at the cruise terminal, down the escalator, there's a little tourist information place, and they were really, really friendly and helpful. And the guy gave us a map and he suggested 2 walks. One, you go up an escalator and you've got really good views, and the other walk to go and see the very famous UNESCO bridge in Getxo. So we're going to try and do both those things today.
Yeah. So if you get to the end of this walkway and turn left, it's the short walk, which is about 25 minutes to get there, with the escalators with good views. And if you go the other way, it's about 45 minutes to get to the Transporter Bridge. We're going to try to do both of those today.
Yeah, our ship docked at 7 and we're here till 4:30. It's now about 11 o'clock. So will we get to do it?
We need to get a move on. Come on. We've walked from the port to the Bizkaia Bridge, and the guy in the tourist information shop was absolutely right. It took about 40 to 45 minutes to get here. It was a relatively slow amble, stopping off on the way. And it was a pleasant walk.
I wouldn't say we were slow. No, he's lying to you there. We walk fairly quick. He's slow. Most people's quick.
But we stopped to take photographs. We stopped to video things.
We did, but
taking that into account.
But if you walk slow, it's probably going to take you 60 minutes.
And if you walk really, really slow, it'll take you 2 hours. And if you walk even slower than that, it'll take you 4 hours.
Okay, get on with it. Come on. The weather today, it's April, isn't it? End of April. It's warm. I think it's 18 degrees, but there's like water in the air. And I told him not to bring any waterproofs with him, that it wouldn't rain. And he's moaning at me now, saying he's going to get wet.
Yeah, she thinks she's Wincy Willis, but she's not. Or Carol Kirkwood.
So bear that in mind. Apparently it rains an awful lot here, isn't it? Didn't you say it's the Manchester of Spain?
Yes, the weather is very similar. If it's going to be grey and rainy anywhere, it's going to be in the Basque region, and particularly Bilbao and this area.
As we were walking along, I heard a lady say it reminded her of Great Yarmouth.
What do you think?
Well, I haven't been there since I was 12, so I can't really comment on that. But there you go.
Right, we're going to carry on now and have a look and see what's this end of town. This is apparently a more business district, so there's quite a few shops and things. So we're going to just walk past the bridge, have a closer look at that and see what else there is to see. So this Transporter Bridge is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and you can go up in the lift and walk across the top. Or alternatively, you can get into that contraption.
Wow. I'd be a bit scared, I think. There's cars on there as well.
It's like a big bus, isn't it? Oh yeah, I didn't see it. There were cars on there.
Cars. Yeah, so if you fancy walking across the bridge or going on that space age looking thing across the bridge, you just pay at this little kiosk, and I think you can pay cash or card from what people are saying. There's a little machine outside, but there are people helping people get tickets, so yeah, if that's your thing.
It's an absolute bargain. It's 60 cents to get across.
How much would that be in Norway? £60.
40 quid before you blinked.
Yeah.
But it's €11 to walk across the top to get the panoramic view.
Yeah, no, that's all right, isn't it?
So it seems a bit wrong, doesn't it? You're putting a lot of effort in to walk all across the top for €11, whereas you'll be carried for 60 cents. I know which one I'd go for. Right, let's go and have a look around the town. So as part of the Travelling Light public service announcements, there are toilets just by the bridge. How did you find those, Lise?
There was no toilet paper or soap in them.
2-star review. But they're there if you need them.
So we just went to go in that cafe and have something to eat and drink. But I went to the toilets first to try and wash my hands. And again, there's no soap at the toilets. You know, we're only 6 years on from a pandemic. I think my tip for you is, I have brought hand sanitizer with me, but I've left it in the cabin like an idiot. But just make sure you bring it out with you, or bring some soap when you're visiting these places, because you can't always guarantee there's going to be soap to wash your hands. And when I've been in a public toilet messing with door handles, the last thing I want to do is be eating food, get back on a ship and spread a load of germs.
That's been a travelling light public health information broadcast. Normal service is being resumed now. Well, that was the town, and it was pretty much like any other town, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Nothing special, some
no.
nice bits, some shut down shops. If you want to go shopping, if you like shopping.
I don't think that's the place to go if you want to go shopping.
Well, it's the only place that's here.
Yeah, but it's not a shopper's paradise, is it?
It's not, no. No, and I never said it was.
No, I mean...
I just said that's the place to go if you want shopping. You're arguing with me such a lot today. I can't... Do you know when you can't open your mouth without saying the wrong thing?
Yeah.
I'm feeling...
But in fairness, we don't come on holiday to go shopping, do we? So
we don't.
Didn't bother us that there weren't. But there's a few shops.
Yeah,
there's chemists if you want them.
We come on a holiday to bicker.
Yeah, that's what we do best. So we're now walking towards the viewing point, which was, if you came out of the port, we turned right this morning. It was the left-hand turning. We're walking towards that. But on my quest to wash my hands, I went to a pharmacy to see if they sold hand sanitizer. And they didn't sell any hand sanitizer or have any antibacterial wipes in the pharmacy. But the lovely lady let me go and use the staff toilet to wash my hands. But I was just amazed. I couldn't get hand sanitizer from there. So definitely bring your own. I'm not going to go on about it anymore because I'll get people in the comment section telling me I'm moaning. I'm not.
Yeah. Just the lady in the shop felt sorry for me and let her wash her hands in the back. So that's what happens if you come out of the cruise port and turn right. We're about now to find out what happens when you turn left.
But if you want to go into Bilbao, P&O do offer a shuttle bus to a metro station in Getxo, where you can catch the tram or train to Bilbao. I'll pop the prices up for you here. If you're on P&O Select Fare, they are complimentary.
Come on, left.
Left. It's like that Doctor Who episode, isn't it? If that's something, you probably don't know about me, I'm a massive Doctor Who fan, but only with David Tennant. Not really interested in any of the other Doctor Who's.
John Pertwee and Tom Baker were classics.
No. David Tennant will always be my Doctor Who. And turn left. What a great episode.
Immediately left as you come off the cruise port is a lovely wide sandy beach.
Mm. Yeah, so if you're here with your kids, or if you like the beach yourself and you just want to come and sit on it,
I think on a nice day it would be very pleasant.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing we would normally do actually, but it's not sitting on the beach weather today. Well, you could sit on the beach for a little bit, I suppose, but not for long. It's definitely walking weather.
Yeah, and we were told it was 25 minutes, weren't we, this way?
Yeah.
To get to the centre of wherever
So
it is
we'll
that
let
we
you
need
know
to get.
now. It's 1:15 now. We'll let you know. So we are now in the old fishing port. We walked past the escalator, and Giles said, "Oh, we'll walk up. You ought to see all the steps we've now got to walk up because he didn't go up the escalator." But yeah, if I was you, I'd walk up the escalator. I'd go up the escalator. But we're now going to climb up the steps and see what the old port is like. There's a map at the bottom with some information, and there's a nice little cafe. Looks full of locals, so I bet it's really good. drinking their wine, cafe culture, sitting outside. Very nice.
What I didn't tell Lisa is there's another escalator right next to where she's climbing all these steps.
I'm not as young as I used to be. I get out of breath.
I need to tell you something nice.
What?
There is another escalator right next to here, and I made you climb the steps.
Oh, where? Oh yeah. It's there. Yeah, so if you get to the steps and you want the escalator, just walk a bit further. Isn't it? It reminds me a bit of that place by Benidorm. Is it Altea? Or?
Altea, yeah.
Yeah, Altea. When you walk to the top.
Yes.
We've come down a dead end. It said dead end, but we still walk down it.
That was a lovely little pot around the old town. We decided to revisit the locals' tavern that we saw on the way up, and we've had a glass of Rioja, because why not? And do you know how much it was? €2 for a glass of Rioja. You wouldn't even get that in Wetherspoons.
So Giles has let me have a go on the I don't know what you'd call it, this escalator thing. It's
funicular, isn't it?
Funicular, yeah, he's let me have a go on it because I really wanted to have a go on it. And it is good fun and it's free, it doesn't cost anything. And when you get to the top, there's some really good views of your ship in port. So yeah, if you're in Getxo, have a go on it, it's nice. And I think there's a little bit of an area to have a wander around up here as well. So some nice architecture. I like good architecture, and there's some lovely buildings around here as well. This is a lovely little walk along here. It's the first funicular that you come across when you're walking from the ship. You come up and then you turn right, so go back towards the ship. And there's this like avenue with lights and the trees and lovely, lovely buildings. It's really pretty. Glad we found it. So I hope you have enjoyed our day here today and that you have found out some useful tips if you are coming, and thank you for watching. Press the like button if you've liked it. Drop us a comment if you want to tell us, do you turn left or right when you come here, or what would you do? Let us know, and as ever, thank you for watching. Safe travels, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Goodbye.